Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Traveling Time, Case 22. A pirate's death for me. Let's launch chapter 3, and there's a pirate fight between Rags and Mary Reed. Katrina, you need to get down to the dock right away. Mary Reed is fighting with Rags. They're ready to kill each other. Last thing I want to do is get between two quarreling pirates. But we've already got one murder on our hands. We better break this up, Katrina. Okay. If anyone's gonna be captain of the Black Sparrow, it's me! God, swallow up! You're just a worthless drop with a wooden eye! Aye, and I pulled out the other one before I serve under a woman. Whoa. Alright, that's enough. Everyone just calm down. But never mind, until Blackbeard's killer has been found, the Black Sparrow is off limits. Alright, Privateer, but mark my words, this isn't over. That was close, Katrina. We don't need any more bloodshed. Now, since we're here, let's go aboard the Black Sparrow and search Blackbeard's quarters again. But she talked about taking over the Black Sparrow. Alright, that ain't gonna happen. Let's just buy it. What? A dead bird. God damn it. Where's the candle? We're there. Almost messed this up as well. Oh my god! What's a dead albatross doing on Blackbeard's desk, Katarina? Remember the scene in that Mafia movie with the horse's head? That animals are clearly meant as a threat. That's just in a movie. A couple of those red strands might tell us what this bird is all about. And a bouquet of flowers isn't what I'd expect to find in Blackbeard's quarters. Let's dust that card to find out where they come from. Meanwhile, those guns you found are dueling pistols, Katrina. I wonder if Blackbeard's been dueling with someone. If we unlock that case, we can work out whether those guns have recently been fired. A lot of people would happily see Blackbeard dead, but it's up to us to find out who actually made that happen. Okay. Alright, let's see who sent those flowers. You can give this to the... What? I can't read it. The cover of those flowers reads, "You can give this to the fairest in another port." And it's been signed by that fruit vendor, Isola Aldred. Miss Aldred said she had nothing to do with pirates, let alone Blackbeard. But this card tells a different story. Let's ask Miss Aldred about this. Yeah. Okay, now the dead albatross. Let's collect something from him. You vacuumed up a decent sample of the red strands from that dead albatross, Katrina. Let's get them under the microscope. Okay. Alright, the gun case now. Okay, we locked it. Now that you got that gun case open, Katerina, let's have Kai examine these pistols to determine whether they were fired recently. They were recently fired, wow. Okay, no, hold on, let me analyze this. Is that hair? Saffron. What? Those red strands you collected of that dead albatross are saffron, Katrina. That's an expensive commodity even in 2029. In this time period, saffron would have been shipped to the Caribbean from North Africa, most likely by the Egyptian Trading Company. Which means Captain Shafra is responsible for this dead bird. His disdain for black people was obvious, but this is particularly gruesome. Let's grill Captain Shafra about this. Yeah. Okay, let's go have a chat with Hezola. Miss Aldred, why didn't you tell us you and black people were romantically involved? It's true, Blackbeard was once the object of my affection, but he quickly became an object of scorn. I met him during a game of Liar's Dice. He was so dashing. You'll not find a man his equal on 1,000 islands. And he was so romantic. I thought we were in love. I even composed sea shanties for him so he'd sing about me on his long voyages. So why the angry card? Something must have changed. Well, I found out about Rita in Port Roberts, Tina in Kingston, Sandra in... Did I say more? He had a girl in every port. Blackbeard was only interested in my melons, and I don't mean the ones I sell. Oh, I get it, melons. Okay, let's go talk to Captain Shafra now. Captain Shafra, what are compelled to send Blackbeard a dead albatross? How did you know that was me? Fine, I sent that dead bird as a hair bringer for bad luck. Payback for what Blackbeard stole from me. When Blackbeard took all of my cargo, the fleet held me personally responsible. I was ordered by Farrier Rouses the 29th himself to work a week on the lower decks of my own ship. There I was, singing sea shanties with the crewmen like a slave. It was humiliating. I even had to pay for the entire shipment. It's taken me weeks of playing Liar's Dice to win back what I lost. Revenge is a powerful motive for murder, Captain. We've seen it many times before. By Horus, I would have killed him if I got the chance, but someone else got to him first. I hate him so much. Who used those guns? I thought you were Orlando, Katrina. He's been popping in to admire Blackbeard's dueling pistols ever since you sent them down. Not only do these weapons belong to one of the most famous pirates in history, these guns would normally be antiquities. But in this time period, they are brand new. Have you worked out whether they've been fired recently? I did, And no, the carbon residue on the barrels indicates the pistols haven't been used in months. But I think Blackbeard was planning on using them soon. How can you tell? I opened up the chamber and found this bullet. It's pretty gray with the name Mary Reed. Oh! Mary Reed. She never mentioned anything about the duel. I wonder if she knows about this. Let's ask her and find out. Yeah. No wonder he had your wanted poster. Ah, right here, Katrina. I'm composing a sea shanty for my crew. Can you think of a word that rhymes with barnacle? No, sorry. We'd rather ask you about this bullet. Were you and Blackbeard going to fight a duel? Yes, and I was the one who challenged him, to prove that I was the better pirate. It was going to be pistols at dawn tomorrow. Although my crew tried to persuade me to call it off on account of my injured hand. But you weren't worried, because if you were, Blackbeard's murder conveniently gets you off the hook. You filthy rapscallions! I never backed down from a fight, and I would certainly never resort to murder. I could have beaten him blindfolded with one hand tied behind my back. Oh, it could be you. Blackbeard lived such a dangerous life, Katerina. I'm surprised he hadn't been killed long ago. Captain Shafra from the Egyptian Trading Company sent Blackbeard a dead albatross, a promise of revenge for being ransacked by his crew. Mary Reed, on the other hand, challenged Blackbeard to a duel, claiming she was unaffected by her injured hand. Perhaps she decided it was easier just to poison him instead. And Zola Aldred, one of Blackbeard's many apparent love interests, was devastated that she was just another girl in a port. Whatever their motive, someone took it upon themselves to murder him, and we need to find them. We do know the killer was at the markets. That's where they got the orange they used to poison Blackbeard. So let's go back and do another sweep for clues. That's right. I have something popping in my head, guys. Blackbeard was killed very early. He wasn't supposed to be poisoned. He was supposed to die in a battle. So what if he was killed because of Egypt? So that Egypt can rise to power, so there wouldn't be any danger from Blackbeard. And Captain Shaffer is very suspicious. I think it's going to be him. You murder your opponent and then you won't be in any danger during the sea trading. So I think it's him. Oh, let's just do it like it never happened. I haven't even picked up any main clue that I need. Oh, here's a poison. More fruits. Look at that bottle, Katrina. It's obviously poison, and judging by its color, it's the toxin the killer used to murder Blackbeard. A sample of that creepy substance on the outside of the bottle could give us another lead on the killer. And I agree, rummaging through that sack of fluid might also turn up a clue. So let's dig in. Okay. Katrina, let's rush that sample we collected off the killer's poison bottle to the lab. Okay. Oh, almost forgot. Alright, now let's look through the bag. And the syringe is here. Yikes, Katrina! There's a syringe inside that sack of fluid. You're right, this must be how the killer injected the poison into the orange that ultimately killed Blackbeard. This syringe clearly belonged to the killer, so let's have Janice give it a thorough examination. Okay. What's this creamy substance? That sample you found on the killer's bottle of poison is an interesting clue, Katrina, with a local twist. How so, Theo? The substance in an aloe vera based ointment, common in many types of skin cream. However, the hot sun and powerful ocean breezes of the Caribbean have made the aloe vera native to these islands highly resilient. And while the people of this time period don't understand the science behind it, they realize aloe vera is extremely effective for treating scar tissue. Now, given that this scar ointment was found on the killer's poison bottle, then it stands to reason the killer has a scar. Let's add that to their profile, Katarina. Okay. And now the syringe. There's no doubt this syringe belonged to Blackbeard's killer, Katarina. There are traces of tetrodotoxin on the needle. And it's a perfect match for the hole where the poison was injected into the lethal orange. That's good news, Janice. Since the killer handled this syringe, did they leave behind any other incriminating evidence? Indeed they did. Although the instrument was wiped clean, I found many traces of gold. Flakes so tiny they are only detectable under a microscope. Now, even on a microscopic level, I could see the gold fragments have been tarnished by exposure to the natural oils of the skin. This is consistent with the metal on gold earrings. And because we know this image belongs to the killer, we can conclude they are wearing a gold earring. So our killer wears a gold earring, Katrina. That won't be hard to spot. That's right. You've navigated the treacherous waters of this case, Katrina. It's time we brought Blackbeard's killer to justice. Yes. Who did it? Seems like it's not going to be the Egyptian guy, but it's the tavern owner. And why is that? And you actually have a very big scar on your head. What happened to you? I got to hand it to you, Matutsak. It's a bold move murdering a pirate like Blackbeard in front of your own tavern. What? You'll be saying I killed Blackbeard? I swear on the Jesus man, I didn't murder anyone. With all you planned it in advance, we read that sea shanty you wrote, as well as your plans to inject the venom into that orange. We even found your bottle of poison and syringe you used to inject it with. You sure went to a lot of trouble to make a few extra pounds on beer. You think I care about that? Blackbeard's would be worth far more than that. I killed him so I could steal a map to Rackham's lost treasure. Oh. Keep going. Treasure? What are you talking about? Cheese so red. I should have never opened my mouth. You see, the Empire's coming here telling their tall tales. Someone saw the Kraken, another says he's cursed by the devil. But Blackbeard was different. When he told a story, you knew he'd be telling the truth. So 2 weeks ago, when Blackbeard let it slip he had a map to Rackham's lost treasure, I knew it was no fairy tale. Blackbeard trusted nobody, keeping that map in his coat. Stealing that was my chance to make a fortune. But I knew once I'd taken the map, I'd have to kill Blackbeard. He'd never be rescued till he got it back. So I bought that orange and injected it with poison, waiting for Blackbeard to return. When he arrived this morning, I snatched the map from his pocket while he ordered a drink, and I gave him the poison through it. And where is this treasure map now? You think I'd be telling you that? I hid it where nobody will find it. Only I know the location of Rackham's treasure. Well, it won't do you any good in prison. We're handing you over to the authorities. What an investigation, Katrina. Dueling pistols, crewmen ordered to walk the plank, treasure maps and pirate ships. And to top it all off, Blackbeard was poisoned by a local tavern owner. Now that Mr. Batutsak is safely behind bars, we must focus our attention on the Egyptian Trading Company. We know that the Ptolemy dynasty manipulated the course of history in this time period in order to rule in 2029. They achieved this by successfully bidding for Louis XV's ports and plantations at the Tortuga auction. But that's not how history is supposed to play out, Ktria. We must find a way to stop the Egyptian Trading Company from winning that auction. Yes. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in Sink or Swim number 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!